Today Mommy's gonna do a review on the Tati Beauty. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell button and subscribe. We love you. Bye. Like this.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I really hope you enjoyed the intro for my kids again. They really enjoy doing it. And yes, I have new makeup on today, and I am wearing my Jeffree Star bathrobe, which I know lots of people don't like him, and I've had this for a little bit, and it's just so comfortable. So I'm going to wear and use what I have, but I have not purchased anything new from him. But I am not going to throw anything out or, ruin anything, because it was my hard-earned money that I did spend on these products. So today I am going to try out, and I know this is old, but for me it's new. So I'm going to try out the Tati Beauty palette. I have yet to use, and I know lots of people also don't like Tati, but sometimes a brand is a lot different than just the person. I know that she, just like Jeffree Star, makes a lot of money on this makeup, but there's also a lot of other Americans and people that depend on these businesses and depend on us buying these products to feed their families, and it's not all about Tati or Jeffree, and regardless of whether we buy from them or not, they're still going to make their money somehow from some people, and we are supporting other families as well. I did not purchase this recently. This was purchased a while back. But here is the palette and what it looks like. This is the outside. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. I'm sure most of you have seen this palette before. The shimmers or the glitters at the top are supposed to be really amazing and very easy to work with. So I will do some swatches of this palette, and I am going to start with my eyes first today. Just in case I have any fallout. So let's get started and onto the swatches. Okay, so this is the first two rows, the blacks and the browns. And I really love these. What I love the most about this palette is that there are matte shades, sequin shades, metallic shades, and the glitters. And that's my favorite part, is that there's just so many different types of shadows, so you can just do so much with this palette. These again are not my best swatches, but here are the third, fourth, and fifth rows. They're just gorgeous colors. Now, I was using my pinky to swatch the pressed glitter shades, so my swatches weren't coming off the best. But this is the last row, and I did use my pointer finger for this glitter swatch, so you can see it just comes out so much better. But this is the last row, and I really love this color. The sequin shade, which is the second one on this row, has like a blue sheen to it. It's really beautiful. So, glitter everywhere. So now that I have done the swatches, I am going to readjust the camera a little bit, and then we are going to get into making a look on this palette today. Okay, so now I am going to start my look for you. I am going to be looking down at my trusty mirror so that I can get the best look. So I am going to start off with priming my skin all together. I am going to use my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream just as a base to everything that I'm doing today. I have been out in the sun too, so I don't think that any of my foundations are going to match me. I do need to get a new one. So let's prime our lids. Now that I have primed my lids, I think I do want to do somewhat of a goldish look today, so I am going to go into the third row right here. That's called Story. And I am going to use a smaller brush. I think I'm going to start off with my M506 brush. Just looks like this. And I'm going to grab a little bit of that color Story. Yeah, there's just so much that gets on the brush when you just touch it. So I am going to take this and just place it around where my crease is. There is just so much color that comes off. And I'm not focusing on blending or anything right now. I'm just placing the color where I want it. So there's where I would like it. Now I'm going to just do some really small circular motions just to kind of blend it a little bit and see how we're doing. It blends out super, super nicely, so I'm not having an issue with that. So again, I'm just going to place this color right where I want it. Okay, so now that I have the color where I want it, I'm going to grab a little bit more of a fluffier brush. This is my M507 brush, which is just a little bit fluffier than that one. I am going to grab a little bit more of the same shade, tap it off, and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Starting to look like and blend it out. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe the color off of my brush, and I am going to grab the color Soothe, which is right next to it, which is this matte shade right here. And I'm going to use that shade to blend out this shade a little bit because they kind of look similar in tone. So I'm going to just place it up at the top and just kind of blend, blend, blend. It's going to blend a little bit upwards towards my brow. Okay, now to give it a little bit more depth, I am going to grab my M506 brush again, clean that off, and go into the Ritual shade, which is the dark brown right here. Actually, I'm going to grab, the sequin one right above that. And I'm just going to place that in my crease area. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the color Story just to blend that dark brown out. Now I'm going to grab a clean blending brush. This is my M514 brush, and I am just going to blend this stuff together. Okay, so now I am going to pick a glitter shade or a metallic shade. I am going to go in with the Story Metallic, which is this one right here. And I'm going to place that all over my lid. First, trying to use a brush. This is my JS11 brush. I'm just going to try to pick that up and place that on my lid. It picks up great on a brush, so let's see how it applies. It applies okay. Let's see if I use my finger, if I get it any better. Always better with the finger for some reason. Such a beautiful, beautiful shade. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. These colors are just so easy to work with. They're just absolutely amazing. They blend themselves out as long as you have the right brushes. So now I'm going to grab a little bit of the Ritual brown shade and just tap barely anything and just go into the crease to kind of just blend this all together with my blending brush. This is the M514 brush. On top of that, I'm going to wipe my brush off and go in with the Story color and do the same exact thing. So now I'm going to try to use the glitter in the same row, that's this one right here. I'm going to go down the middle of both of my eyes with it. And then I'm going to try to blend that in. So let's see how that works. I'm going to use my finger for this. That is so, so beautiful. So now I'm going to take my clean 506 brush, M506 brush. I'm going to grab that metallic in the Story section, and I'm going to just try to blend them together. I'm actually going to place this all over my lid because it's not turning out how I wanted. So now I'm going to grab my M514 brush. I'm going to go in with the Ritual shade, but I'm going to use the sequin color, and I'm just going to try to blend that again like I did the last time. The only thing with glitters is they do get all over the eye, which is why I didn't do my base first today, because I had assumed there would be some fallout, and there is some. But these are, so far, the best glitters that I've ever used. In my camera, I need a better one because it just doesn't show what it should for these. So now I'm going to grab a little bit of a lighter shade, this Aura right here, this like whitish tan. It's actually really a tannish shade. I'm going to use the matte one mixed with the sequin, and I'm going to just place that kind of under my brow bone here and just kind of blend out that top harsh line with this shade. Okay, so for now I am done with the eyes. I am going to go off camera and do the rest of my makeup and change my clothes, and I will be right back and let you know my final thoughts. Okay, so this is the finished look. I did use my Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Cocos Island right here. I did use my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, which is my absolute ride or die mascara now. This is so, so amazing. And I also used, which some of you probably won't agree with, but I did use my Jeffree Star highlighter in the shade Ice Cold. This is one of my absolute favorite highlighters, and like I told you in the beginning, I'm not going to throw makeup out. I'm still going to try to use it up. So now to the palette. This palette I felt was absolutely amazing. It was so easy to work with. The colors were very buttery. Regardless of the owner, it really is a very, very amazing palette. It's very sleek, it's very small, so you really could take this traveling with you if you do like these type of looks for every day. And yeah, it's just really, really a nice palette. My only downfall is that the glitter did get all over my face. But one hack I do have for you, if you've made it this long in the video, to get glitter off of your face is tape. So if you've made it this far into my video, please put tape in the comments. I just want to see if anybody actually watches my videos until the end. And please don't forget to share my videos, like, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to me. And right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Make sure you click on that bell, go all the way up to all, and that way you will never miss another video that I put out for you. So I am all done, and I really hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you so much for watching. I love every one of you.